happy new year. And now I've got my Eevee tail and my Eevee ears and my Eevee holiday hat on because today we are going to start out the new year by completing our Eeveelution set of the holiday hat Eevees. Now, when starting off with Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, it's going to cost you 25 candies to evolve them. However, as you guys can see here, it is a question mark because it's kind of a gamble as to which one you're going to get. So let's go ahead and spend 25 candies and see which one we get. It's honestly just totally random which of the three you get. So if you have a shiny Eevee, the best way to get the one that you want out of those three, hey, we got Flareon, is by using the name trick. You want to guarantee that you have a Flareon, you want to name it Pyro. If you want a Vaporeon, you want to name it Rainer. And if you want to get a Jolteon, you want to name it Sparky. However, guys, the thing that you need to be careful about is that you can only use these name tricks one time. So, look at this, we got double Flareon. Of course, I'm happy with Flareon double because Flareon's my favorite, but see, you can see that this could end up being a problem if I wanted to get all the different ones, right? So, basically, guys, if you've already used the name trick for Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, Pyro, Rainer, Sparky, if you've already used that, guys, then you're kind of out of luck because you don't have that option anymore. There we got Vaporeon. So see, now we got 2 Flareons and 1 Vaporeon. Let's see how long it takes us to get a Jolteon. So guys, if you have already used the name trick, unfortunately, you're gonna have to just keep trying to evolve your Eevee until you eventually get all 3. It does, for some reason, seem like Jolteon is more rare in my experience of evolving Eevees, but now we have 2 Flareons, 2 Vaporeons. Let's see if this last one can be a Jolteon. And there it is, we finally got a Jolteon. Like I said, guys, for some reason, Jolteon seems to be like the hardest one to evolve out of the 3, but just all I can say is hopefully you haven't used the name trick if you did get a shiny Eevee. Otherwise, I honestly just wouldn't risk it. And you're gonna have to get multiple shiny Eevees from trading from your friends, and hopefully you can evolve them that way. Now let's talk about Espeon and Umbreon. Both of these are going to require you to have them as your buddy Pokemon in Pokemon GO. You're also going to need 25 Eevee candies, and you're going to have to pay attention to whether it's day or nighttime in Pokemon GO. If it is daytime and you've already walked your Eevee 10 kilometers and you have the 25 candies, then you should see the silhouette of your Eevee with the evolution check mark on daytime that it will be Espeon. And then if it is nighttime, you'll see that it will have a check mark with a moon symbol, and it'll say that it's available to evolve into Umbreon. So make sure that you pay attention which silhouette is available for you if you're trying to get one or the other. Now, of course, if you haven't used the name trick already, you're very lucky because now you can just simply use these names. For Espeon, you can use Sakura, and for Umbreon, you can use Tamao. Just like the previous evolutions, guys, you can only use these name tricks one time. So if you've already used these name tricks before for different Eevees, you're not going to be able to do it again. So just make sure at the very least that you walk an Eevee 10 kilometers, give it 25 candies, and pay attention to whether or not it is day or nighttime. Make sure that you have set that Eevee as your current buddy. It has to evolve while it is your current buddy on the map with you. Next up is Glaceon and Leafeon. These two are probably the easiest of all the Eeveelutions to try to get. You simply need a glacial lure module in order to evolve Glaceon along with 25 candies, and for Leafeon you need a mossy lure module along with 25 candies. You have to make sure that you're within the vicinity of the Pokestop that has the lure module active, and pay attention to the silhouette for the Eeveelution to make sure that you're not accidentally getting the wrong one. One time I can remember that I was sitting between 2 lures, one was a glacial and one was a mossy, and I wasn't paying attention to which silhouette I was, and I tried to evolve a Glaceon and I accidentally evolved a Leafeon. So if you're underneath of 2 overlapping different types of lure modules, make sure you pay attention to which silhouette you have so that you evolve the right Eevee. Now, simply, if you have not used the name trick already, you just need to name your Leafeon Linnea and it'll evolve into Leafeon. Or for Glaceon, you want to name it Rhea for the Glaceon evolution. But just like the other evolutions, guys, this name trick can only be used one time, so make sure that if you have already used that name trick that you don't try to randomly evolve it, or it'll probably evolve into a Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, so be careful. Just basically always check that silhouette and make sure that you're within the radius of either the Glacial or the Mossy Lure module to make sure that you're getting the right evolution. And so guys, that brings me to Sylveon. Simply, if you haven't used the name trick already guys, you could just name it Kira and you could get that Sylveon right away without going through all the hassle of getting 70 buddy hearts. Yes, that's right, I said 70, 70. That's a lot of friendship hearts to get with your Eevee when it's your buddy. However, there is a trick to get through this faster. So while you have your Eevee as your buddy, just know that you can feed it a Poffin. And a Poffin is this little like biscuit bread looking thing right here. You can buy these in the in-game shop if you don't have any, but you can also get these sometimes from field research tasks. Once you've fed your buddy a Poffin, it instantly gains a total of 6 hearts for give your buddy a treat. And also you get double hearts for everything. You guys can see I was already walking 0.85 kilometers with my Eevee today. However, I didn't activate the Poffin while we were walking around, so that didn't count as 2 hearts. But if I had put on a Poffin earlier today, I would have instantly got 2 hearts instead of 1. So if you are going to be walking around with your buddy or doing anything with your buddy, battling, feeding it, petting it, whatever, and you're trying to get as many hearts as possible, or you're trying to give it a best buddy ribbon as quick as possible, make sure that you use a Poffin first. So here it is, we are going to pet it, and simply you just rub its head like that, and we're going to take a snapshot of it, then we can leave. And now look at that, I got 2 play together hearts and I got 2 snapshot hearts out of those interactions. So basically the Poffin allows you to double everything that you're already doing with your buddy Pokemon. Now like I told you guys, it takes 70 hearts to evolve your Eevee into a Sylveon along with 25 Eevee Candies. And if you're trying to keep track of how many hearts you need, you just simply need to get it up to Great Buddy. You can see here the first one is Good Buddy. So you need to complete that first heart first, and then the second heart all the way to completion will get you to Great Buddy status. Once you have fully filled out all 2 hearts and you have Great Buddy, that is a total of 70 hearts. So that way you are ready to evolve it into Sylveon. So here is my buddy Eevee. You know it's my buddy because it has the buddy symbol above it on the top left. And also, when you look at the evolutions, it does have Umbreon available, of course, because I have walked it already 10 kilometers, and it is nighttime right now, so I could potentially evolve this into an Umbreon. So make sure that you don't make that mistake. You want to pick the one that has the silhouette, or it'll look like Sylveon if you've already evolved it. Of course, this is going to be a silhouette for me because it has the hat, and every time a Pokemon has a costume on it, it makes it a unique species if you've never evolved it before. So you can also see that the buddy symbol is checked, so we know that it is good to go and evolve into Sylveon. So we need 25 candies and we have the 70 hearts, and look at that, 96%, going to be 1306 CP, perfect for Great League, although it's a 96, so I guess I should just max this out into level 50. But here is my Sylveon with a hat. I love it. And there you guys have it. We have completed all of the holiday hat Eeveelutions. I am super excited. I think they all look so adorable. The Eeveelutions are some of my favorite Pokemon in all of the games, and Flareon is my all-time favorite Pokemon. What a great way to start out the brand new year with finishing all the holiday hat Eeveelutions. Let me know in the comment section below which of the Eeveelutions is your favorite, and if you managed to get a shiny holiday hat Eevee. But I'm sending you guys more shiny luck right now. Happy New Year! And guys, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.